Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a weekly reading for the week of the 4th of September. We are going to just jump straight in with the sound bowl before we begin. You can join me if you like. I'm taking a breath in and out basically. So, deep breath in. And exhale. Okay, Sagittarius, let us see what the week is bringing you. We are going to do a cross of truth. Okay, current position we have 8 of Cups, the Desire, 7 of Pentacles, what's working in your favor, 8 of Wands. The challenge is a Queen of Swords, and the outcome is a Hanged Man. Okay, you're definitely starting this week, you've recognized that something is not really working for you anymore. It's just like, even though you've put so much effort and energy into this could be a project, a romance, a friendship, even a family member who's just angry, right? A project that you've been, like a renovation project that you've been working on, any of these sorts of energies, you recognize, you know what, I'm done. It's just not giving me what I wanted. Now, you've got a lot of success coming in your favor this week, but we do have perhaps a little bit of a challenge in terms of how you speak your truth. And maybe there's someone around you as well who's a little bit cutting with their words. We'll see with the clarifications, okay? But your desire basically is you want to reap the rewards. You want to bring home the harvest of everything that you've been working towards, okay? This can be by the way of money. This could be by the way of spiritual enlightenment, you know, if you've been putting the effort in and doing your healing and your shadow work and all of that. You want to see the results of your labor. You want to see it. You're not asking for much, right? But the outcome is kind of interesting because we've got the Hangman, basically saying that there's something that needs to be addressed from a different perspective, okay? Maybe there is a delay that's actually required. So we're going to clarify and see how this pans out for you. Beautiful Sagittarius. Okay, under the 8 of Cups we have the King of Cups, Page of Swords, 4 of Wands. My hair is so annoying. 7 of Pentacles, we've got the 5 of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Queen of Pentacles. 8 of Wands, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Just comes up for everyone over the past 2 months. I'm actually getting sick of the sight of the card, so it must be something in the cosmos. We got the 2 of Wands, okay. Sorry, two of Swords and the 7 of Wands. Under the Queen of Swords, we got the King of Swords, King of Wands, and Knight of Wands. And under the Hanged Man, we got the 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and Hermit, right? Okay. It feels to me like you have walked away from a King of Cups energy, okay? And it was through communication with the Page of Swords there. And it may have been that this person offered you a bit of stability, or perhaps this person invited you somewhere on holiday, or want to make a commitment towards you. Doesn't have to be love, right? King of Cups could also be a fatherly type figure, right? And it's like they really want to help, but I'm getting the sense they don't see it through your eyes. They don't see your vision. They don't see you. So as much as you want to keep building on these strong foundations, it's just not doing it, okay? The desire is to bring home the harvest is clarified by the 5 of Five of Pentacles, a Chariot, and the Queen of Pentacles. Basically, your focus is on money. Your focus is on resources. Your focus is on sense of security and stability, and for the long term, right? Being able to potentially work from home, to be able to kind of manage and juggle many different things. Do a little bit here, a little bit there. Maybe it's sort of trying to get a second stream of income. Okay, and it shows up really positively because we got that Chariot card, which is a major arcana, meaning it's kind of predestined energy. It feels that even if you have been putting efforts or energy into a type of Queen of Pentacles energy, although I feel like it's your energy that you are harnessing, the desire is not like it's not like you're wanting $1 million or you're wanting a huge big mansion. This is just like, I just want to see my labor pay off. I just want to get out of this rut that I've been in, and I want to see some victory for a change. Okay, it's just, you're not asking for much, but you're going to get the victory. Okay, so this week you are going to see some movement. Okay, there is a return of, because we've got the 8 of Wands there, there is a return of funds coming towards you, something that you did work towards. So it's coming towards you, which is really, really nice. But you may feel at a bit of a crossroads in terms of someone may say, okay, well, we will help you in this way if you do X, Y, and Z as well. And you're like, what? And then you're having to defend your power. Then you're having to defend your honor, protect what's yours, and actually have a little bit of self-worth. And I think the whole feeling of this reading has actually got a lot to do with self-worth. Like, I feel like you have started off in a very strong position by kind of going, it's not exactly my wish fulfillment, it's close, but it doesn't quite hit the nail on the head, so I'm going in this direction, but then you're still sort of selling yourself short a little bit. Ultimately, it's really, really positive. What this situation does, particularly if you feel like somebody else is getting more than you are, and you're like, God, I don't know what to do about it. I feel like you're being asked this week to really stand in your power, to have conviction in your abilities and your skills and your worth, right? And sometimes, because we all have self-worth issues, right? I mean, it's just like a human trait that we're all trying to slowly unravel all these conditionings that we've been, programmed into since we were children. Even if you are lacking in the mentality of it a little bit, if you can at least pretend or act as if it's up over there, that may fire you up enough to kind of go, no, this is what it is, this is what I want, and I'm not budging. And I feel like that's the 7 of Wands energy. It's protecting what bloody belongs to you, right? And I feel like even though initially you felt like, oh, but I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place, that is the thing that's going to really shoot off the arrows of desire for you, okay? Which is excellent. The thing that is a bit of a challenge, I do feel like you may be having to say this or speak this to perhaps a boss figure or a person of authority with the King of Swords, King of Wands, and Knight of Wands. This feels very kind of worky-fied related. It may feel that that's a challenge for you. So, because it's like you do stand in conviction, but it takes you a wee while before you get the courage to do so. I mean, I don't have the Strength card here, but there's something about being very, I think the reason why it might be a challenge is that you could be emotionally charged with this. And I think maybe the better approach, if you're needing to kind of evidence your performance at work, or evidence a legal situation or legal battle, I think maybe the better approach will be to completely compartmentalize the emotional side of it and deal with the facts and the figures, and be very ruthless with that. I think that will help, because what I'm seeing here is I don't mean to bring up gender inequality here, but I feel like a heavily dominated male situation with a feminine kind of going, but, right? Now, obviously, that's not going to resonate for anyone, and I don't mean it in a gender inequality base. I just feel like there is an imbalance there, okay? where someone's very strict with their words, the other person is very like, they don't kind of, they just go for what they're after, and then there may be you kind of going, yes, but I'm valid too, right? So you're really being called to speak your validity of the eternal soul, as Seth would say, this week. And I think the better way to do that is to remove the emotions from it and just stick right to the point and repeat yourself. If people aren't hearing you, repeat it. And I hate it when people repeat to me because I listen to everything. But I feel like that's really important. You've got to drum it in somehow. The outcome of the week is a hanged man, okay? So there seems to me that there may have been, now you do have success, you do have victory, perhaps even flying somewhere for business, I'm not sure, or to check out a property. But it's very, very successful and it's fast happening. But I think by the end of the week, you're still kind of waiting for the answer. So it feels to me, it's like you've put something out there, okay? It was a challenge to step outside your comfort zone and like present a pitch of sorts, right? And the answer is hanging. I feel like nobody's really giving you a clear-cut decision yet. It's weird actually, because I wonder what would my normal cards be for waiting on something. We don't have any waiting cards because things are happening quite fast. So by the end of the month, it's like a limbo, right? And it feels like there's not a judgment call, but an answer that is hanging in the ether that hasn't come quite down to you. And that could put you in a framework of, oh, why did I even try? Like, why did I do that? Why? Oh, it's like I'm getting the sense of like, I went outside my comfort zone, I did it a different way, I kind of was a bit strategic in it, and God, I regret that. And then you do some soul searching, you kind of like going, oh, and then try and find light in it. We've got the Hangman and the Hermit. Both cards talk about understanding something at a deeper level, at a wise level, right? And so it feels like there may be an answer that's in limbo. So I want to get another card actually. Is there, let's just see, what else do you have for this Hangman? Is it going to be an answer, positive answer for Sagittarius? A positive response to the situation. Thank you. Yes. It may not be as much as you wanted, okay? But we do have the Page of Wands. So we do have a some good news that's coming in, but it feels to me that if you're waiting, if you've played your cards, you know, the best way you can, and now you're like, by the end of the week, you're like, I hope it comes to fruition. And then you start going, oh God, why did I say that? All of that self-doubt that comes on in. I do feel that by the following week you will get a positive response. It may not be to the degree that you wanted, but it does have a way in. Okay, if that makes sense. So I feel like you are dealing with the emotional body at the beginning of the week, and then you turn your focus to work, efforts, projects, the things that you do with your daily life and how you can bring that home, all of that sort of stuff. So it could literally be as simple as you deciding, you know what, I need to work half my hours from home. I'm going to present this, see what they say, and then you're like, oh God, what are they going to say? What are they going to say? And it takes a week later, maybe you will, but maybe only half the hours rather than all the hours. As an example of the energy, all right? Ultimately, it is possible. I would just be very mindful not to get too much in like a self-doubt energy, because you don't want to bring more of that in, okay? But you are definitely gaining wisdom. And you're stepping outside your comfort zone. I really like this. Okay. Spirit says, dance of life. Do something to change your energy. Okay. So if you're feeling a little bit kind of worn out this week in terms of all the uncertainty that surrounds you, find ways to change your energy field, your vibrations. Again, one of the best ways to do that is actually to have a dance, or to let your hair down, or just go and unwind, get some good escapism, change the flow, all right? Because there's been a lot of focus on this, and you don't want to allow the focus to imprison you, to own you. You want to own it, right? So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I really hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Please give me a thumbs up for this reading. It really helped to grow my channel. And if you're interested in a personal reading, check out my website, loveitOrmore.com, and I'll see you next time. Take care.